About the time when I started actively opposing postmodernism's erosion of free speech norms, there was an interesting group of people that I considered fellow travelers back then, the intellectual dark web, or IDW. Dave Rubin was considered part of the IDW, as were figures like Jordan Peterson and Sam Harris. The New York Times even did an article on it. The IDW started out with a good idea, that we should be having conversations and debates about difficult topics, and we should do so in a way that is in good faith, open-minded, and respectful of our differences. However, the IDW fell apart in less than 3 years, torn apart by the drama of the 2020 US elections and the rise of new forces like national conservatism, among other things. So what went wrong? And if we could start the IDW over, what should we do different this time? I guess the first thing I would change is the diversity of thought represented, so that it would be truly reflective of the marketplace of ideas out there. The IDW ended up being unable to withstand certain challenges because it didn't maintain an Overton window that was broad enough and balanced enough. This meant that much of the discussion didn't take into account the broad range of diverse views and attitudes out there. There was too much agreement on important issues, which led to unreasonable expectations of mutual agreement developing over time. In turn, this led to disagreements being taken personally and relatively minor developments being able to upset the consensus of respectful debate. I guess the lesson of the IDW is that if you want to start a movement based on the idea of a free marketplace of ideas, then your opening window should be broad and balanced enough to encompass the whole marketplace out there, with only limited exclusions. This would also ensure a balance of perspectives and hence sustainability in the long run.